William Holtz with Lake TV, and I have the pleasure of being joined by Bob White, Executive Director for Share the Harvest Food Pantry. Bob, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. Nice weather.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Summertime, thank goodness, through all the craziness, hopefully. So, Share the Harvest Food Pantry, just give us a quick synopsis of what is the organization.
The organization of Share the Harvest Food Pantry is the singular food pantry for Camden County that we have. We do about 1,000 families a month over there, which equates to about 3,300 people. In numbers, that's over 1,000 kids a month that we serve.
That's awesome.
Under 18, and then about 450 seniors that we serve every month. Those are my two passions. I serve everybody. Yes. Anybody that comes in and asks for food at Share the Harvest will be given food.
And do you guys deliver?
We don't deliver. I do help some of my seniors that have issues getting in and out or transportation. Right now I've got about 65 volunteers that work at Share the Harvest. That's how we make Share the Harvest work.
Awesome.
There's only 4 of us that are employees. So the 65 volunteers are spread around the county. If they have a neighbor that needs something, they send a note in, we send the stuff home with the volunteer.
That's awesome. Where do you guys actually get your food that you guys give out?
About 3/4 of our food comes from the Central Missouri Food Bank. It's in Columbia, Missouri. They serve 33 counties in mid-Missouri, which equates to about 160 food pantries. Okay? The balance of our food that we get every month is donations from local area grocery stores and Walmarts.
Wow, that's incredible. So besides giving out food, what other services do you guys offer?
We offer various classes for people. I offer budgeting classes. We offer nutrition classes. This spring we're getting ready to do a program with the extension service from MU called Grow Well Missouri, in which we will give you seeds and teach you how to grow an organic garden.
That's awesome.
Well, it's a good way for us to perpetuate, what needs to be done in the neighborhood.
And not just that, but I mean, being self-efficient, but you're also healthier food if you're growing your own food in your garden organically.
Exactly. And that's one thing, I've got that down in our notes a little later, but I'm going to skip ahead. We have our own garden at Share the Harvest that we grow in. Oh. It is an organic garden. We have a 35 by 80 foot tunnel, which is a big hoop building. But we raised right under 5,000 pounds of produce last year. And
awesome.
Donated all that to the pantry and gave it all away.
That's exciting. I'm a health nut. You're standing here with a health nut, so the organic garden is exciting.
I'm very into it. We're trying to figure out ways we can expand that. We've been given some property or some land behind Habitat for Humanity in Camdenton, so we have a second garden we've started down there. And our plan this year is to make it a little over an acre. And
that's awesome.
Do peppers, tomatoes, and potatoes down there. Yeah. Crops that don't take a lot of work. Once you get them in, you just got to keep them weeded.
Well, that's way cool. Tell me a little bit about your resale store.
Can
I get some of those organic vegetables and stuff and produce?
We don't sell any of the produce there. We are this year selling vegetable starts. This is our first year for trying that. We'll have tomato plants and pepper plants and all kinds of different herbs. Last year we sold herbs and we sold some flowers, and then in the fall we sold mums. And we'd never done anything like that before. We sold a little over 400 mums last year, which is a great way for us to raise a little extra money. Our resale store is called The Nook, and basically there's nothing in our store that we wouldn't wear. That's how we look at it. If it's a little aged or worn, we give it away to our clients on our free shelves. Awesome. So the Nook does a lot for us. It takes appliances, it takes clothing, it takes knickknacks from your house, furniture, tools. You can't believe, we've had jet skis and different water toys donated that we turn around and sell, and that's how we keep the lights on in the building, and it helps us, bottom line, keep the pantry going.
That's awesome. How about the hours there if we were to come into
the hours of the Nook are 6 days a week. We're open from 10 to 4, and on Tuesdays we actually stay open till 7. So the only day we're really closed is Sunday.
That's awesome. So what can you tell me about the Missouri Food Pantry Tax Credit Program?
The Missouri Food Pantry Tax Credit is a program the state does that if you donate $100 to me, for instance, you can get a $50 tax credit against what you owe the state at the end of the year. And that's good up to $2,500. So if you made a $5,000 donation, you'd get half of it back.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. And where can people find out more about Share the Harvest?
We have a new website I'm really proud of. It's taken about 4 months to get up and running, but it's really nice. It's called sharetheharvestfoodpantry.org. We're also on Facebook, and that's our Share the Harvest Food Pantry page. I try to keep updated with what's going on new. There's all kinds of history on our website about Share the Harvest and what we do and different programs that we're trying to get started and going over there.
That's awesome, and such a really, really cool cause, because people think of the Lake of the Ozarks and they think vacation, but they don't realize this is such a poverty-ridden area. There is such a need for what you guys are doing.
All my friends that are weekenders that still come down here, you know, they come down and they see the good side of everything. They go to the restaurants, they're out on their boats, they're having fun. They don't realize that when they leave, the money leaves.
Right.
And we go through about a 5-month period of nobody's employed and everybody needs a lot of help. So, like I said, some of the other things we do at Share the Harvest I didn't touch on. We do write a lot of aid checks to people. If you can't pay your utilities, you can come and talk to us. If you can't pay your rent, utilities and rent are probably the two big things. A lot of people get a job and don't have any money to put gas in their car. We'll loan them some money to get in their, gas in their car so they can go to work and get that paycheck.
How does that aid check work? Then they pay it back when they're able to?
No, some people do, but we don't ask for that. It's a donation from us.
That's
from
awesome.
Share the Harvest, and then I'm also a Salvation Army Welfare Secretary.
That's awesome.
So I help with their money also.
Way cool. And so we're really looking forward to the Give Ozarks Day on May 3rd.
Give Ozarks Day, May 3rd. We'll teach you how to do online donations.
It's way cool. And so if this is the organization you want to give your donation to, or this among others, just give to my buddy here, doing awesome works over there at Share the Harvest Food Pantry. And as you heard, some other incredible things at the Nook going on. And keep up the good work. I certainly appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.